United States has proposed a 60-day ceasefire plan for Gaza under which Israel, facing mounting international pressure, would allow in desperately needed aid. That's as the United Nations called Gaza the hungriest region on earth, and Israel kept up airstrikes as part of a deadly renewed offensive. According to the document seen by Reuters on Friday, Hamas would release 28 Israeli hostages alive and dead in the first week. In exchange, Israel would release 1,236 Palestinian prisoners and the remains of 180 dead Palestinians. Israel would allow in the aid, delivered by the United Nations, the Red Crescent and other agreed channels, as soon as Hamas agrees to the ceasefire plan, which is guaranteed by US President Donald Trump and mediators Egypt and Qatar. Israel imposed a blockade after breaking a previous ceasefire in March. Experts say 2 million Gazans are at risk of famine, and many European countries, usually reluctant to criticise Israel, are ramping up the pressure. French President Emmanuel Macron threatened sanctions on Friday.
And so, if no response that meets the humanitarian situation is brought forward in the coming hours and days, obviously we will have to toughen our collective position and apply the rules that we have set for ourselves.
I can confirm that...
On Thursday, the White House said Israel had agreed to the US ceasefire proposal. The Palestinian militant group Hamas told Reuters it was reviewing the plan and would respond on Friday or Saturday. The US plan proposes that Hamas release the last 30 of the 58 remaining Israeli hostages once a permanent ceasefire is in place. Israel would cease all military operations in Gaza as soon as the truce takes effect, then redeploy its army in stages. Deep differences have wrecked previous attempts to restore the ceasefire. They've centred on Israel's demand that Hamas disarm, and Hamas wanting Israel to end the war completely and pull out troops. The chaotic launch this week of a US-backed private aid initiative, heavily criticised by the United Nations, intensified the international outcry. Thousands of desperate Palestinians rushed to distribution points, forcing private security contractors to retreat.